The topic of this video was going to be how to brand a photo studio. And I'm still going to stick with it a lot, but the studio in a lot of ways disappointed me because I thought it was substantially different. And I'm going to tell you what the studio did right, what they could do better, and how you can brand your studio to market it better. There's really one major thing that they did bad, which left a bad taste in my mouth, but then also I might be back if I need this type of a setup, so not that much. If you want to brand a studio, if you want to stand out in this market, you have to now stand out and you got to be different than all the other stuff. We're in a very, very big building. There's, I would guess, 10, maybe 12 other photo studios. I've rented another one in the same building before. So number one, the reason why this studio stands out is that they did a very good job of showing how to get here. It was truly, truly a maze to get here. And so they give like this really in detailed PDF where I would encourage you to do something very similar. There should be no mistakes whatsoever in the directions to get there. That's a really big plus point. So what makes this one stand out is that they have windows coming in from two different sides. We have the windows behind me, but let me also move and you can see the window on this side. It's long and it continues all the way there. What a studio needs, this one definitely has it, is that it needs light from multiple directions. Too many studios in this building, too many photo studios are not very marketable because they only have one window and then all of this is a wall. When you do that, it becomes almost like a galleyway kitchen. And so that much window light really makes it difficult to get a variety of shots. It makes it difficult to try to get like depth in your photograph. This studio did a phenomenal job with that. So when you look over here, we have window. We've got a little window up on this side too. We have this window. So all of a sudden, if the sun is setting west into downtown LA, I'm getting direct sunlight with the curtains, and that's a really beautiful light. If they get a morning sun, or midday, especially in the winter, the light comes in through this window and it makes a really beautiful sun. It also has a theme. So they very much made like a Moroccan or Indian type of theme. You look at some of like the pillows and the couches back here, that's themed. When you look at some of the decor on this side, like the couch and all that, that definitely has a theme. When you have a theme, you are actually omitting the majority of the market. That could be a good thing. In a market where there's a lot of white studios, there's a lot of studios that look exactly the same, having something so themed that even though you're pushing out maybe 95% of the photo market is still a good thing because there will be a line or a waiting list of some sort to get into your studio. You're gonna be booked. You can charge more money and people will be talking about it. And people will be talking about your studio based on the decor that it has. They're like, oh, that really cool tan studio or that muted studio that has kind of like that Moroccan vibe. And they have like the decor that is like this. Now let's go into what the studio did wrong, which makes me question if I want to come here again. But before I do that, if you're looking for somebody to help you in your business for free, mentorship for free, like tech support for your business for free, I have a community on Discord called VBA, Visual Business Academy, for filmmakers, for photographers, for videographers. It's where we go. You are vetted, you fill out a little application, it's like 2 or 3 minutes long. You tell me about your business, you tell me about your goals, and we are in a private community where we help each other. There's free workshops in there, there's free portfolio reviews in there. We just ask for people to be involved, people to help each other, people to ask questions and answer questions, and just be a part of a community. The internet is rough sometimes. The comment section is rough sometimes. If you want a place where you are protected, supported, and encouraged to grow, consider joining VBA. It is absolutely free. Not free for 7 days or 10 days. It is absolutely free, and I'm leading that. That's linked below. It's for a Discord. But let's talk about what this place could be doing better. When I came in, the photos made it look like it was substantially larger. Like I expected another room behind me that was equally as large, but it's just this tiny space right here. They used a wide lens camera, and I think that that's dishonest. And when you do that, you are now, I am leaving this place with a little bit of a negative feeling towards like, oh man, you tricked me. If I had brought 10 people, I thought maybe 15 people would easily fit into that studio that I saw in the photograph. I don't think I'd put more than 6 people in here. That's dishonest. You showed big dinner party tables. It's not that big. That's dishonest. There also isn't a single C-stand here. There isn't a single stand. Everything I dragged myself. they could benefit from just a couple of C-stands. They didn't say that they had one, but this is, I think, a negative part of the studio. So they were not dishonest about that one. I just wanted to say. Now, what about you? How can you do better if you want a studio in your respective city? I think that there are so many white spaces, and white paint is just cheap and it's easy and it's like cheap on energy and everything. If you want a studio, you got to provide the white space, but you also have to provide a theme. If you have a theme, your studio is going to do better. You're going to knock out 75, no, actually, I would say substantially more, like 85, 90% of the market. They don't want this. They don't want something so muted, so beige, so blah, so vanilla, so government beige color. Government, like it looks like City Hall colors, okay? But those that want it, really, really want it. Those that are like, yo, that'd be so cool. I have the right outfit for that shoot there. I have the right dinner party theme for a shoot there. When you give a theme, people start talking about it. If you were to say, yeah, they got white walls in the studio, I don't know if you're this studio, I don't know if you are one of the other 10 studios in this building. So you have to have a theme to stand out, for people to Instagram it, for people to put it on other social media, for people to talk about it, and for people to give it a nickname. Me keeping my birthmark, my white patch, and not dying over it just means that people are like, Walid, you know that photographer with the white patch of hair. People, sometimes if they don't know me by name, they know me by the guy with the white birthmark. If you have a theme, you don't have to spend as much on advertisement, on spending time in social media, etc. So just keep that in mind if you are going to open a studio. If this helped you, I have a full playlist of photo studio stuff. That's gonna be linked right here. My website is Walid Azami, VBA, Visual Business Academy. My free Discord is down below. There is also a thread on photo studios where we discuss that stuff there too. Private conversations for a private community, and it's free. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, put those down below. I'm happy to help you out.